Great, moving on, we have the sustainability startup. Their name is Alcarbo Technologies. Please join me on stage and prepare yourself as you have 3 minutes. All right.
All right, thank you.
Okay, jumpstart your dream now.
Hi, this is Nelson from Alcarbo Technologies. We hear a lot about climate change these years, but did you wonder how much we lost in the upcoming years? So by 2050, we'll lose up to $23 trillion due to climate change, which means 11% of our earnings from everyone's pocket. So today, we're finding a solution to save that money. Our carbon emission right now is 37 gigatons, but our natural carbon capture is only 1 gigaton. So we increase our CO2 level in the atmosphere until we reach 421 ppm, which means 1,000 gigatons of CO2. There are some carbon reduction technologies right now to help us achieve carbon neutral. But we need another type of technology, carbon sequestration, to lower the carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere. What we propose today is to fight natural disaster with the power of nature itself, using microalgae. Second, we have to do more than achieving carbon neutral. We have to do carbon sequestration. Third, we have to reduce the carbon dioxide level to pre-industrial revolution level. Only by then, we can reverse climate change. This is our nanobubble algae reactor. Using our nanobubble technology, we can increase the diffusion rates of carbon dioxide from the air to our microalgae. Among 75,000 microalgae species, we picked the most efficient one, and we further enhance it using our mutation technology to create a mutant. But producing the mutant is not easy, so we have our media formulation to lower the cost of production. Third, we have our outdoor photobioreactor system to reduce the amounts of electricity that we use. Each reactor can capture up to 75 kg of CO2 every year using only 1 meter square of space. So when we scale it up, we only need 0.58% of the Sahara Desert to offset the global carbon emission. This is also a sustainable business model, not only creating carbon credits, but also generates some microalgae byproducts. Compared to other carbon capture solutions, we are more efficient, fully sustainable, quantifiable, low in cost, and scalable. Our main market will be the EU emission trade system. By year 2030, most companies will have to reduce their carbon footprint by 55%. By then, there will be a great demand of carbon credits. That's why it's increasing until 1,500 million. In our team, it's hard to bring the microalgae from the laboratory to the outdoor production. But this team always uses our scientific thinking to solve problems efficiently. It is our honor to receive some fundings and awards. We kickstarted our small-scale production early this year. Now we're waiting for a third-party verification to launch our carbon credits. Our main goal is to turn the $23 trillion into
Time's
revenue.
Up. Please wrap up in 1 sentence.
And we would like to have your support to develop the green future. Thank you.
Thank you. Judges, please.
Hi, Pubs here from CLP. How much do you sell your carbon credits for, and what's the traction been so far?
For now, we're still waiting for the verification, but we're planning to put it on the ETS system. So it would depend on the region. Now, for example, countries like Switzerland, EU, or Switzerland, they will have a cost of around 100 USD per ton of CO2. So we will adjust according to that region.
Hi, my name is Tony from Shopline. So you said $100 per carbon credit,
Yes.
But how does that compare in terms of like other competitors? Like if I were to alternatively use other ways to generate the carbon credit, how do you compare that?
For now, we know the carbon capturing method is actually quite costly. So we are already much lower than the normal rate. So for now, around maybe 120 to 200 US dollar per ton, but we can reduce that quite a lot.
This is Shirley from HSBC. Hello. As a banker, probably not tech savvy to understand a lot of the technical detail that you mentioned, but just wonder whether those results that you presented here, whether that has been verified by other labs or other third-party organizations, etc.
Yes, that is really important. That's why we are waiting for CMA right now for our verification in Hong Kong. So we should be able to get our certificate by this month. And we are also seeking for gold standard for the EU system.
So can I ask a follow-on question for the data, for the certification? Is that a certification to verify the data that you put up on the PowerPoint presentation, or is it just a pure certification?
Yeah, pure certification, yeah.
Hi, this is Lawrence Fong from Cathay Pacific. Just wondering, it seems like you have to grow your, plant or like a plantation. So how scalable is it going to be? How fast you can grow your product to capture the market?
Yeah, so for normal algae growth, it takes around 7 to 14 days, but we reduce the cycle into 4 days. So every 4 days we can harvest the algae.
So would it be affected by weather or whatsoever? The climate. You can't really grow your product.
Yes, it depends on the temperature a lot. So for our expanding plan, we also choose places like Pakistan, Malaysia, and the Great Bay Area with a quite standard temperature without a lot of fluctuation for the production. Yes.
Hi, Emmanuel from Tiger Jade. What's the mutation, and have you patented this vector?
We are doing the patent application right now. The mutants is when we pick the species with the most efficient one, we found it is still not enough to capture when we scale it up. That's why we do our mutation technology to make a mutant that can capture even more than its normal strength. So we're not really afraid of people stealing the mutant because this is what we created. So it's in our hand.
I mean, I'll go deeper. CRISPR, AAV, mRNA. How are you transfecting?
We're doing natural mutation instead of CRISPR. So we're not doing genetic engineering. We're doing genetic screening. So we make sure nothing goes really wrong. We are not building monsters. So that's what we're doing here.
Hi, this is Amy from Fountain Vest. So what would be the limitations? What would constrain the supply of this algae growth in order for you to be able to provide that credit?
Actually, quite a lot. They're quite sensitive to the environment, especially for the nutrients. That's why we also have our formulation of our media to make sure it is in the optimum environment for their growth. Yeah.
So does that mean that you must secure the right locations in order for you to grow the algae? You mentioned Pakistan, for example. This is not the most stable country to have businesses. So I'm just wondering, how do you ensure that you have the right locations for this?
For the location, we mainly focus on the temperature. So if it's in the middle of the earth, we think it is possible to do. But of course, if you're saying like political or how safe it is, we have our partners in Pakistan or Malaysia. That's why we choose the places.
Please wrap up.
Thank you.
I think you can wrap up in one sentence.
Yeah, I think I.
Oh, you did. Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.